the RCA logo.
Yeah, exactly. There's a dog just like licking the dust off. That's what you used to have a dog in the house. You had a cat to kill the mice, and you had a dog to lick the photograph. You guys, the Claritin D's kicking in. I'm ready to go. What do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about?
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, good Lord. So, just to bring it to the idea of further work that you're interested in doing, what are you doing right now as far as, like, you took those 2 months off to do some writing.
Yep.
What did you get started, or what are you, like, thinking about working on now?
I got into the rhythm of trying to write at least one, like, shareable personal essay a week, which went pretty well for a while. I'd run out of time with the move, but I'll get back into it in March. And then I wrote one short story, which doesn't sound like much, but 2 months to get one good short story done is not too bad. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy with that. I'm really proud of it, but nobody wants to read it. Thus is fiction. And yeah, I think I've got enough mojo back that I can, like, I've remembered how to do it, because that was a long break. I mean, basically the whole time I was doing stand-up, I wasn't writing at all. And 6 years is a long time to take off from anything.
Well, it's hard to do different kinds of genres as well. I mean, like I was saying that I've done comedy. I did stand-up first, and then I did sketch comedy, and now I'm trying to work on screenplays. But it's a totally different animal to write for like an hour and a half versus writing for like 3 minutes.
I don't write for stand-up at all. I never touch pen to paper or write any of my jokes down. And people are like, oh, you're a writer. And I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
I'm just like, if I start writing that joke, then all I'm going to be able to do is read that joke verbatim on stage. And that's just, I've learned that's not how stand-up works. So that's for me. I'm not saying other people should do that. That's one of those ways in which stand-up is different for everybody.
So do you write down like bullet points or trigger words when they come to you?
Yeah,
I've
got little notes in my phone with the 2 or 3 words I need to make a set list.
Okay.
And that's all and then it just evolves orally.
Kind of trigger. Yeah.
It feels good for me to do it as oral history. And does that mean I can't go back 3 years and read an old joke or tell an old joke on stage the way I used to? No, but good. Jokes don't age that well anyways. Yeah. So if I I don't even film myself that much. I feel like stand-up for me should be an in-person transaction, and I'm not so big on like the capturing of it for posterity. It just, like I said, I don't think it ages well anyway, unless you're like one of the best people in the universe ever at it, and I am not.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when you watch old stand-up specials, they totally age themselves. Like, but you're like, oh, this happened in 1983.
Sometimes they'll acquire a nice patina. Like, you'll watch some old...
Sinbad? Yeah.
Some old Sinbad. Actually, some old Sinbad's pretty damn
No,
good.
he never hurt anybody's feelings. It was great.
I was thinking a little farther back. What's the guy who was an elf? God, why is that his credit now? Bob Newhart. If you listen to like an old Bob Newhart,
I was like, well,
it holds up, but it holds up in the way that like a Mark Twain short story holds up. Like, okay, I'm going to take my brain and put it back into this time and space, and now it's funny again. But stand up from the late 90s. Watch an old Carlin special. They're awful. I mean, and I hate to say that about, one of the gods of stand-up, but, like, he's funny. He was very funny at the time. I can't take any of that funny away from him, but, like, there's a 20-year period, like a sweet spot, where, like, everything you say is either gotten very serious since then or become completely frivolous since then, especially if you're working in that political realm. The only stuff of his that really super holds up is, like, his wordplay stuff, to me. And I think Kath Barbadoro wrote something like this.
It's just a computer.
No, that's what happens whenever anybody brings up Kath Barbadoro.
That's a very appropriate chime noise.
You're going to have to now put
I feel like I
noise
just
into
applied
that.
like a nice layer of foundation.
She just got her wings. That's what happened.
Good for you, Kath! You did it. You're an angel.
Come do our show, please.
Yeah, anyway. So, but she just wrote about this stand-up special, and I found myself nodding along because it was totally like, oh, yeah, that's right. It hasn't aged well because of this, this, and this, and this. And she got, shit on by men on the internet, but everything we do.
Everyone does.
That's where men go to shit.
There used to be toilets, and now there's the
Yeah. Now that everybody's getting mad about bathrooms, That's where they go.
Oh my god, I want to like rebrand Reddit like where men go to shit.
Well, and now that I can
That's
have
exactly
5
what
accounts
happens.
to share
That's
the
even like
same
a double
crappy-
entendre. You can read it 2 ways: where men go to shit or where men go to shit.
Oh, ain't that the truth? I feel like Reddit's just for, and I'm sorry to the both of you who have day jobs in a regular way, but it was like, I feel like Reddit's only for people who are sitting at desks that want to read stuff. Because every time somebody talks about Reddit, I'm like, I'm never on Reddit because I'm not staring at I'm staring at my computer, but I'm usually like doing things to try to get away from the computer.
I never understood it. I thought it was another version of Stumble Upon. I'm dumb.
See, I don't use Reddit at my desk itself. I like when I get up to walk somewhere in the office, then I just kind of see what's going on in the world.
Yeah, it's
You're
like my
walking around
Yeah.
yeah, it's like my transition thing. Yeah.
You're
To
walking
walk
around
around
internet. Yeah, no, I like that. Now I would need to figure out how to walk around and do Reddit. Don't care. I hear it's just a bunch of men's rights activists, so I'm not
You're
into
reading
it.
comments. Don't read comments.
Yeah.
Don't read comments on anything,
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Don't read the comments.
Even
Well, like,
Facebook.
It just
Especially
I get my
Facebook.
news. I get my news thrown in there. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, you can make your feed just like awe and like mildly interesting, and everything's delightful
And-
in
yeah,
the world
gifs
as
or
far as you
gifs.
know. Gifts.
I just
No,
both of them for the
no,
audience.
we're not going
Gifs
to
and
acknowledge
gifs.
those people. We're not going to.
Which one are you angry
GIFs.
about? GIFs?
GIFs.
We're not into
Yeah.
it? Because you're like anti-peanut
Well, I
butter?
understand. I'm anti-smooth peanut butter, creamy peanut butter.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
What
time
is
and
that
place
about?
for both, buddy.
What? No.
You like your
no.
peanut butter gravelly?
I do.
I do
I
like
like
the
it with
crunchy
more
peanut butter.
things. I like it with more things. I feel like it's less things in it.
I like this
Creamy.
new trend of people putting other things, like you can get the honey in the in peanut butter,
Oh,
or like
yeah.
there's peanut butter flavored with different things. It's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that stuff. But
Oh,
I don't
I
like
think
how...
I'm about some mouthfeel.
I feel weird buying the peanut butter and jelly in one jar still. So I
Nah.
can't imagine.
The only way to
I
do
don't do that.
that's okay.
That's
The
only
way
used by
okay.
people who don't know how to make a peanut butter and jelly. You gotta lay down a foundation of peanut butter to seal the jelly in. I have a lot of practice.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah,
wait.
that's-
You
and
put
then-
peanut butter on both pieces of bread?
Absolutely. The more peanut butter you put on it, the better the sandwich
No,
gets.
no,
and
this is-
the more
this is
of a jelly
revolutionary.
bomb you can put inside of it. When I'm done with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's basically a jelly-filled donut with a little bit of peanut butter layer in it. Like that's the way it
Yeah,
should
because
be.
you're obliging
Sounds
the peanut butter
good.
for the jelly. I think is really
The peanut butter is your structure, and the jelly
Yeah.
is your decor.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you know
okay.
the bread is your
Oh.
exterior, and then you have a
Yeah, you don't-
wonderful Frank Lloyd Wright sandwich.
Yeah.
just in the sense of like you would
Beautiful
hate
house.
just the structure of a house. You would hate just the framework. You wouldn't be able to sleep in that because rain would get through.
Yep.
You
It
know,
would
you gotta
cost
have that. You gotta have.
$500,000 in Austin.
I'll
See-
give you all that for free, but I'll come. You'll have to pay me if you want to find out how to cut a peanut butter sandwich into triangles and not have the jelly all squirt out of the long edge. There's
Oh,
like
no.
a trick
Wait,
to that
do
too.
you
No, I
like?
don't even
Is it
wanna
just
know.
a super sharp knife?
What did I
What are you
just
doing?
say?
No,
What
it's
did I
fine. No,
just
it's
say?
I'm not
fine.
going to tell what the hell did she just say?
The day I realized I was going to smoke pot forever was the
Patents
day.
pending.
That should be the name of your album, by the way.
Get a lightsaber. Yeah. The day I realized that pot was for me
good idea.
forever, I think, was the day I did I made a peanut butter and Jalego sandwich. It was just Eggos for bread.
Oh,
I
I
thought
had
you were
Legos.
gonna say
Yeah,
Legos.
it's like
Yeah,
They
no,
don't
no.
eat Legos.
It's
Yeah.
fiber, really. It helps you process. I don't know if you're ever. No,
If anybody, I would see you eating plastic though, and convincing us somehow.
just
that,
compulsively. I don't know. Is that one of those things where
like me and Patrick have to have a meeting with you about how you got to stop eating plastic.
I pictured the Easter
just like
egg,
turtles in
like,
the sea
green
do
stuff.
it, so I'll do it. No.
I like that. Sort of a cross between those like super hardcore Catholics who wear hair shirts and like a PETA member. Like, oh, whatever's happening in the wildlife has to happen to me too. They just walk around with a 6-pack ring on their necks.
This isn't sexual. This is This
I
is
mean, it can
because
both-
I
it
like
can both.
animals.
It's only sexual if the right person tugs on it, right?
Oh man.
Patrick, not your nipples again. Oh my god, man, the peanut butter went right down a weird.
No, I love it when that happens unexpectedly. You know, like I feel like there were several times we could have gone down a weird thing, and it happened over peanut butter.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. When you
And
were
Space
mentioning
Jam.
the other stuff that you wanted in the peanut butter, has anyone ever tried the peanut butter and white chocolate option that I've seen? In
Wait,
the stores?
I don't like white chocolate.
I don't know.
trust it.
All right. I know your opinion. Wait,
not
tell
chocolate.
everyone who your opinion is.
not
on
chocolate.
white
It's not chocolate.
It's gentrified chocolate. Get the fuck out of my chocolate.
It's not.
It's the
It is neither gentrified nor chocolate. I get it.
Yogurty stuff on
It's
top.
just fat, which clearly I like.
It's
so.
what you would clean out of the. You guys started
I
listening
would
to me. I was about
rather
to make a
dip
gross joke.
chocolate
No.
in barbecue. Like
What?
to get that fat, like take a dark chocolate and just slather it on barbecue fat and eat that. If I want fat with my chocolate, I can think of better ways of doing it
Sounds
Oh,
really
I
good.
love white chocolate. Are
than
you
turning
kidding
it
me?
into a Midwestern nightmare.
Oh my god.
No offense.
No, it's totally fine. I was like, believe you me, I didn't.
Midwestern nightmare. No, brought to you by White Chocolate. A Midwestern nightmare. That's what this is.
I didn't get to be this size pants without ignoring what other people didn't like and just eating it because I want it. Sorry, everyone.
I used to put sandwiches in the microwave when I was a kid. I'd get home and I'd take 2 pieces of bread and I'd put 2 pieces of Oscar Mayer circular bologna on top, right?
Oh.
And then I would drop a dollop of mayonnaise on each one, and I would put that in the microwave, and the bubbly fat from the bologna and the whatever happens when you melt mayonnaise would mix together, and I'd slap them together, and it made an unholy, greasy mess that I ate and delighted in until one day, I don't know if this is how puberty works or what, one day I looked at that and went, ew. It's just like all at once I was like, gross.
Mayo becomes like clear when you microwave it, right?
Exactly, it mixes with the clear bologna
It's just
juices.
butter and
It's
eggs,
sort of like the
essentially.
bologna and the mayonnaise come together in some sort of an atomic fusion reaction of saltiness.
No, see,
It actually still tastes good in my mind, but I never want to see it again because it looks so much like you just came on a sweaty belly.
I used to do just the bologna and then a thing of cheese, no bread.
So what you're saying is you want someone else to make it for you, and you'd eat it.
Yeah,
Not-
somebody else.
it's funny because the reason I don't fuck with bologna anymore is because one of my dear close friends here saw me eating a bologna sandwich, bologna and cheese. It was fried.
Yeah.
And they just went, ew.
Yeah.
Somebody put the ew into my head.
Once
and then
the
I was
ew
just
gets
like,
in there, it won't come back out.
and then I started thinking about what bologna is, and like all of a sudden, just like this window shattered, where I just was like, just like put it down and just walked
You
away.
flipped it upside down.
See, I'll eat deli style thick cut bologna now. That's that is my compromise to the
Deli-style?
world. Yeah, you can get like
Where
you can
they
get bologna
cut-
that
they
is
cut
like
it off.
That's like an
Bologna
inch and a half you're holding.
yes,
Just-
yeah. The flank steak of the bologna animal.
Mm-hmm, the bologna animal.
The rarely attained bologna.
They're like, hold on, let me get my hacksaw out.
Give me a bologna rump cut.
It's the everything meat. It's all animals. That's what it is.
My husband likes to make spam, and when I turned my
Make
nose,
spam?
well, he fries it, you know,
Okay.
and then
I thought you meant produces his own spam.
no. Well,
paste.
purchases spam and
Okay.
then deep fries it so that it's like crunchy,
Right.
And that makes it taste pretty good, you know. But it's a bologna.
Fried
of
bologna
sorts.
is great. I don't know. Like I can't eat it raw anymore. Like that was
no,
what
yeah.
the
Raw.
ew did to me.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Raw as in just straight out of the package.
Yeah,
No, I
If
totally
it's
understand.
cooked,
Is that
yeah,
like
yeah.
bologna?
No, it's already previously cooked.
Yeah, like truly raw would just be like slurry. Nobody eats.
Yeah, it would just be it would be like jelly.
I'd eat
We'd
it.
have to take it
I'd-
back to like
I hate myself. It's fine. I'll eat it.
it's fine. You're
I
done with
hate
bologny. I
myself.
got your bologna. I'll eat your bologna.
Wait. I hate myself. It's fine. I'll eat it. I love it.
Get your
Love
get your
it.
t-shirts now. The Echo White.
I
Oh my
love it.
god, make that T-shirt! I want it.
Just with my face, kind of like.
You could put that on a menu and run a diner off of that phrase forever.
So many people would make that their
Come on
haunt.
in to Patrick's Diner. I hate myself. It's fine. I'll eat it.
It's what happens.
Where you'll
to
never have any leftovers on your plate. Don't bother busting.
Hey.
I hate myself. It's fine. I'll eat it.
This is gonna be a video next month. I'm making this.
It's what happened to Mikey after he was the life boy.
Oh man.
What do you mean he didn't want the corner
No.
of this grilled cheese? Whatever. Oh no.
I've had many friends who have. I worked at hotels for a long time, and I had many friends who worked in room service who would just eat the leftover food.
Oh boy.
Yep, that's what they would do.
That is the only